Yep, I am live. Good. Good, 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 good. I know it's a bit late for me to be streaming, but I'm bored and I want to continue this. So, I'm going to say this. I tried streaming already. It is a good thing I got nothing done. I wasn't able to get to where I wanted to go, and I didn't pick up any weapons, any bullets, anything. All I did was open this door, walk like half a mile this way, like up this travel route while talking. So literally nothing happened. No loot was picked up, no loot was found, so there is no progress continuing. I didn't even shoot a bullet. Though it spawned me back in the house. Oh hey, I missed something. Cool. Okay. Oh, but I actually did check but I did go to my log and look at everything, blah 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 blah. Okay. So, for those who do not know the challenge I am doing, the challenge is no, any one-star weapon I collect, I can only use one magazine or one full pump of the shells. I'm pretty sure I used one of these up. Give me a second, I'm gonna go back over to here. Yeah, I used one of those up last stream. So I need to dump one. Wait, not Ibeholmen. I need to go to Steinhagen Farm, because then I can tear it down there. Yeah, I used one of those up last night. So let's go back here now. Yeah, I was using it to fight the runners last night, and I used all 6 shots in that shotgun. Now, back to this. Back to what I was doing here. Did I? No, I need to see if I emptied out all my recyclables. No, I did not. I need to go empty and scrap things later. I don't even have a handgun. I don't have any sidearms. I got a bat, but that's it. I don't think a silencer will do well on a bat. So, yeah, all you'll hear is dung still. That won't matter. Okay, I'm going this way, right. So I went up the hiking trail, trying to get to the top up there. But what I was saying during this little walk was I was talking about, pretty much how I hate how they ended the game. It feels like it was rushed. Like, I love this game. I love this game. I'd play it full through again from start with no loot. That's kind of what I'm doing here. As far as I can go with no loot. I'd love for them to have made a mechanic to where we can disable that. Disable item box share or something like that. That would have been so amazing if they had that disabled. If we could have a way to disable that. At least for like one character in one world. Have one world that's pretty much hard, the no share. One world. And then the rest of them, you can just share your loot. It doesn't matter. I should never checked in this little gap here before. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Just, although that does look like a meteor hit. Like millions, like thousands of years ago, it looks like a meteor strike. That looks kind of cool. Showing detail in the ground. Here. I love this game though. As I was saying, I wish that they, as I was saying though, it felt rushed ending it right here. I would have loved for them to do something with like these two islands. Like, I don't know, there would be one like this one is actually where like the original facilities were and we can go and explore them. Like, there's not many robots there. Like, the robots there are all just a ton of prototypes. It's just a ton of prototypes. Like, whenever you would run into one, like they're all disconnected as well from the hive. Like, those ones are not connected. They're just the test subjects. And then the other one could be, I don't know, an even harder place with just Soviet machines. I don't know. Give us more to do. Yeah, I don't like how they ended it though. They could have done such a better job with that. It made me so upset when I saw that update was the final update they were doing, except for small maintenance updates, which they really haven't done. This one went like right here, okay. I'm not that bad of a sniper. I think this is a discoverable location. I think. I can't remember if it is. Either way, it's a campsite with some loot. Not a lot of loot, but some. Don't shoot that. I'm so tempted for my Red Dead days just to go BOOM! Whereas I don't actually think it does anything in this game. Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Just a bunch of loot and a bunch of dead people. Those are actually a okay, fun fact. Those little piles of loot you'll actually find are actually kind of rare. You'll never really run into them. Those were like an early game mechanic that they added in. It's like in the original Star Trek Online version. You can actually still see a bit of the OG stuff from the first two missions where they actually had you like take a shuttle down, Go back up. Nowadays, it's just go into orbit and beam down. That's it. They're like, this is too redundant. This takes too much time and puts too much pressure on our developers. Let's take another way. It's the ambassador one. It's like the first ambassador mission you do, and then the I need to go all the way back. There's some things I'll miss if I don't. Where am I? Anyways, so yeah, and then the what was the other one? Oh, it's Azure Rescue, I think. Where you going to save the freighter Azura. The captain, if you're an engineer, you can save the ship. I think she just explains that she sold it because it's like, hey, this ship's not that good. I need to get an upgrade. So you get the Azura 2 beacon anyways. Getting right back down here. Right here. This is where we cut off. Now I know that there's like 2 hunters on this path. So I know I'm gonna get into some deep trouble. That's some trouble I'm willing to take. I do have an EMP on me, a radio, and some flares. I have 2 EMPs actually. It's just much further down. You know, they are really far down. But there's so much they could have done here still. 2 giant empty islands. Unused and forgotten. Another thing that kind of upset me about this game shutting down. Well, not shutting down. They're keeping the servers up as for they know that they have a audience that actually enjoys the game. Like the loyal audience that actually enjoys it, like me for instance. I love this game. I'd love to be a part of the developing team, but I don't have a PC to do that. If I could get a PC, I'd be a part of their dev team of testers. I would love to do that. I absolutely love this game. What? How did that miss? It was right there. A rock in the way? Oh, there's 3. I forgot about that. But this is... Somehow, I can't shoot that component off. I'm trying to shoot his gun off. Okay, so I was wrong. There were 3 Hulks. You're not supposed to travel this way before getting a shotgun or a sniper. Man, I didn't get anything from them. Would love to not have wasted my adrenaline shots there. Got 1 left. That's another glitch they forgot to fix. Whenever you pull out something like this, it's technically in your hands because it's existing. You're spawning it in with your eyes at the very least. Making it a funny little glitch that makes it look like you're holding it, even though it's not there. Even though you got a rifle equipped. There's like nothing here, I think. There's a singular flashlight. Standard first aid kit, and oh, totally worth the fight, I swear. That was 100% worth that. In the original version of the game, I remember watching some guys play it. I can't remember who it was. I think it was like, it's not something. It's not Jacksepticeye. I don't think he ever played this. But this game originally had no other survivors other than you and your friends. Now, if you played that version, that would probably be terrifying because you are alone. There is nobody but you. Making that actually one of the most terrifying things. At least when you play Minecraft, there's usually villagers and evidence that there were people there. There were people here. There's a lot of evidence. But it's dead. They're gone. Nobody's here. Also, I swear, most of you guys who play Minecraft are either masochists or sadists. What in the world is wrong with a lot of y'all? You torture villagers. At least on here, these guys don't feel pain. They're robots. They don't have pain, so plus they're also connected mostly all to one mind. Well, yes, I'm sure they have sensors that show them that they're getting hit in a spot. Yes, the one singular gun. A pistol. It's a 1-star. I should probably use that to fight the bots that are up ahead. So that I can get rid of it. I can use it to its fullest. And then just drop it. Use you anymore. Shoot! Well, I'm sure that's counting. 5 left in that chamber. I wish I was able to get a good enough shot back here. I should have crouched down or laid down. Because if I did, I would have been able to kill them all in one shot. Because they would have exploded from the cars. No guns. I think it's a tick over here. Yeah. Oh, it's stuck outside. Ow. Pretty much nothing out in this area. It's what's in the back that I'm interested in. Like, obviously there was something here. There's a gun there. But it's like right here is what I'm interested in. Okay. See, there was something here, and now it's 100% complete. I want to try and 100% complete these areas. Even if I don't search everything, I want to try and 100% complete as much as possible in this first area. Get me as much XP and as many weaponry and as many weapons before I get to the farmland region. Because once I get to the farmland region, I will probably only have a blue SMG. So I am SOL. For those who don't know what that means, shoot out of luck. That's the nice way of saying it. No, if I all know I will, if I curse on stream, it is very unlikely. See, this is what I was aiming for. These. And I gotta remember the beacon. Ha! So glad I picked up that lockpick on up there in that area. Reason why is you never really get to access this place early on, and you might find some good loot. And there's in these you can find scopes and stuff like that. Yeah, I just didn't get much luck this time. Dang. Nothing. Oh, wait. There's a bag. But yeah, this is what I was interested in. I at least got some ammo out of it and some extra things. I got to dispose of that, so I'm going to switch that out. Switch you out with the boombox, because now you're useless to me. due to the rules I have set up here. Yeah, sure, the rules ain't fair for me, but this game, you are alone. This really is two paths. Oh well, both paths don't lead to much. Oh, right, this. Forgot about this spot too. Man, I gotta get stabilizer. I need to get the stable hands trait or perk. Bang ticks. Here, play fetch. So glad they have. I think that's in real life. No, it's in game. There was a storm happening not that long ago. In real life, so. I'm a bit wary right now. Now, I used to be terrified of thunder. And now I'm just anxious about the weather because so many bad things can happen with the weather. So now I'm anxious and I'm just worried about stuff that might happen. I used to think that, I got a silencer for what though? Oh, I have like a bunch of rifle silencers. Okay, these are pretty much the only traits I need here. I'm gonna try to get some extra skill points into these. But I need more skill points. One thing I really do hate is how how hard it is to get experience points in this. Cause that was really annoying. It was just really annoying to have to do that. Look, I'm back at the hunters. Ah, yeah, one other thing. I need to kill any rivals I have here. No matter how annoying they may be, I need to kill them. I should have explained that rule, so that's why I was kind of mad that I already had a rival. Because they're annoying. Especially since I know what that is. Whenever I see Yoven, it's a hunter. I hate hunters. Normally, I wouldn't have a problem with them. But specifically a hunter like the how do I put this? How do I put this without sounding repetitive? Hunters to me are the worst enemy in the entire game. Yes, you've got ticks. They're one of the most annoying. But hunters are so much worse. Because they deploy ticks. They always travel in groups most of the time. Just gotta wait out the timer. They only last like 60 seconds when they activate. It's because every time they jump, they use so much electricity. So that's my personal lore about them, is that they just use so much electricity when they're jumping that they can't last too long, so they just kind of die. The short circuit. I've visited this area. I just proved that I can take it on, I just needed to have the right setting. I knew how to take these guys down. These guys aren't that tough to take down. There are 3 cars, and it is hard to miss when they're looking away from you. But considering the fact that I was just starting new, I didn't have anything at that time. But this rifle and a few shots, and I decided not to do it. I didn't want to waste ammo in case I missed. Single tick, I'm guessing. Oh, 2. Another hiding over here. I think that they hide around in the early areas as like a surprise we're here enemy. I like how you can still kind of jog when you're out of energy. When you're out of stamina, they actually allow you to still kind of run, but it's like at a very slow pace. Okay. Now then, I'm gonna TP over here and continue the story. I absolutely love the rain in this game and how it actually helps to blind the enemies and deafen them.
I just wanted to say thanks for finding me and for making the area a little safer. Don't want to think about what I would have done without you.
Die. In this game, you either die or you fight. I've met a few people who die a lot more in this game than kill bots. They try to sneak their way around, but that never works in this game. This game, You either die or fight. Stealth is an option in certain cases. You gotta have the traits for it. You gotta fight to get those traits. Once you get those specific perks, then go ahead, sneak over. I don't care. I've collected so many cassette mixtapes, like just everything. Dynamite wedding mix. Towers. Toes. Trainings pass. Top fun. Project band. Play me. Reloaded the gun. Got a runner, literally. Yeah, once I get the stabilizing hand, that'd be great. Oh, sweet. Adrenaline shot. Every now and again when the servers... I think the servers do go down every now and again for maintenance. And to reset, drops. Body drops. Human bodies and, like, just dead bot drops. I've noticed something like that happens every now and again when the servers just don't want to be up. There's nothing ever over here. I don't think. I'm gonna check though, just in case. Nothing over here but a good view. Wow. That is. Where am I looking? The rest of the map. That would just hit the water. You know, I personally believe that there was a extra class of 5th class. I'm not talking about the boss, the mini boss you can spawn in, or the boss you can spawn in. I'm not talking about those or any others. Quiet, Anita. Right, today's.
Let's piece it together.
Quiet.
We know the government issued an important public announcement on the radio on Friday morning. The outdoor siren rang, and according to the Total Defense Program, everyone is supposed to go to the nearest shelter in case war comes. Here, that would be Saltham. Then, this means they all got to safety on time before those machines showed up.
You know, fun fact, you can actually clear out the bots in this area. Like, you can actually kill all the bots in the archipelago region. Because there's actually surprisingly not that many. And once they die, they die. They don't respawn. Well, yes, they don't respawn anywhere else. It is a near impossibility due to how many robots there are to actually kill them all. Plus, the other areas actually do spawn in sneakers.
Are you home? You gotta help me. I'm in the castle. I've been hearing some weird gunshots in the distance, and no one is picking up in Southampton anymore. Yesta once told me that you guys have a lot of hunting stuff at your place, right? Oh, never mind. I'll drive over now.
This is where I get my second 2-star gun, but it's the same gun I'm using already. Meaning it is useless. Finally. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah. Actually, it's not even as good as mine. I'd love to live in a house like this. Gotcha. See, this was supposed to be an out of the way. I mean, an in the way kind of way to get the sniper rifle. But they made it much weaker than the other one. It's not as strong. something in here? I was just making sure. Oh my god. It's the most expensive thing during COVID. No joke, though. Please, please listen to certain types of media during those. I'm not saying you shouldn't vaccinate your kids. Do it. Vaccinate them. If you ever get kids, vaccinate them. I do not care if people argue with it, yell at you for it. Do it. I was vaccinated, and it would probably hit me a lot harder if I wasn't vaccinated. I had it twice. All it does is help to prevent it as much as possible. A lot of people don't realize that. But anyways.
You should be coming up on the bridge pretty soon.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
There's really neat cinnamon buns at the bakery too. Don't forget to use your field radio if you see...
Ah, they're on that 4G stuff.
You're breaking up a lot right now.
Wait, that's the 3G gigs. No, they're using the Xbox mic. The Xbox 360 mic. I don't think there's anything around. Okay, so there's something. There's not a lot. They have that Xbox 360 mic, though. Got it. With most of them too. One more shot. When they're sparking, that means that they're low. They're 1 to probably like 10 shots away from death. Will I complete this series? Probably not. This game is really long. Will I try to? Absolutely. Will it be fun on the way? Absolutely.
still don't see any people around. Really? God. Where do these machines come from? And why are they trying to kill us? Do you think a foreign country declared war on Sweden? Good job on skipping history class, Therese. Good job.
Dang, man. You okay? You look like you could have used that adrenaline shot. Dang. Must have waited too long. Alright, I gotta get the bat out. I know what's coming up. I really wish they had a lead pipe in this game. That would be so funny. I wish that was a weapon that you could just have. A freaking pipe.
What? A dead person? No! How did these...
That sucks to be you.
ticks get in there? No, 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 no.
I know I can just like snipe one, but the other ones are gonna come running. Gotcha!
So, it's really empty. That can't be. Where did they all go? All right, I'm leaving now. I'll meet you at the shelter soon. Maybe it makes no sense if they're all gone, but I don't care. I'm coming. Please, tell me that you're finding any clues in the bomb shelter. Anything at all.
Okay, you're useless. Useless, useless. Once again, if y'all are questioning why I'm throwing out weapons that I could use, like that pistol, I could have used that. You're questioning it, reason why is because of the rule I set up. Yes, I don't need to follow the rule, this is my rule, but it's fun for me. Because I already finished the game once. I want more challenge. That's the entire point of that. It's the challenge. We're set up on skirmish, with the rules being hold on. I'm trying to empty out my inventory as much as possible.
They got evacuated from there. Right.
I should probably turn down NPC speech.
So, if you have their addresses, check their houses. Try to find some documents or something.
But the reason why what it is, okay, the rules are simple.
They can't be dead. They just
Quiet.
Shit.
Trying
All right.
to talk
Talk
to my
later.
audience, or people who might be watching later in the future. Now, back to what I was saying. So, you can actually did the car. I probably should stop. There's a funny thing. Keep going. I probably should stop though. Didn't sound good. Yeah, let's back away. Anyways, so what the rules are is pretty much I can't use 1-star weapons more than with one full magazine. So this, even though it says I have 6 shots, it's only got 5. That's what I'm counting it. In reality, while yes, it does have 6 shots, it's only got 5. I'm using the rule of if it's that damaged and that rusted, I can't reload it. Because either something's gonna jam. Those weapons are very unsafe. Because they're rusty. They're very rusty. And 1-star weapons, and 2-star weapons, become inert past this border. So, yeah, I need to try and find a 3-star weapon before I continue on any further. Let me go down.
Justa, this is Anita. Where are you? The IPA has been going for minutes. I'm trying to get a hold of Peter to see if the army has contacted him, but I have the evacuation plan at my house, so call me as soon as you hear this.
Anita sounded really panicked on the message, didn't she? And she never panics.
What is Anita? Like, what is she? She acts like she's she acts like a really chill adult apparently to Teresa, but at the same time she's like a secret agent or something like that half the time, considering she's like getting involved in the military and stuff like that. Like heavily involved. For some reason. Like I don't know why. For a person who claims to be this one. Like she has the plans at her house. Why does she have the plans at her house? I don't know. Like, if she has it, then shouldn't everyone else have it? But anyways, so yeah, the rules are pretty much that simple. I also need to complete all the missions in this first area. All of them, before I can continue on as well. First off, so I can find as many weapons as well as get as much experience as possible before moving on. There is some logic to that. Now, fun fact about that car. Okay. Why did they put detail when you go underwater if you're not like able to actually stay under? I think that they were trying to make an underwater thing. Like a swimming portion or something like that, where you actually have to swim through the water, but never got through to it. I'm streaming for an hour here. Gotten further in the story, gotten some more loot. I might end it here after I finish this portion. After I finish being in Saltholmen. I still have that day one player vibe, even notice I've been doing this for so long. Although I've actually noticed that a lot of day one new players actually don't loot everything. They actually are like, let's try to get this done as fast as possible and try to rush it. But at the same time, they're not really understanding what they're doing. This is a game that you actually cannot rush through. Yes, I'm sure that there are speedrunners trying to speed run their way out of through this game, but this is a game that requires a actual, like, it would take probably around an actual 24 hours to complete if you do not use a bike. 12 if you do. And I'm talking one of the purchasable ones. Will I continue my Ark series? Absolutely, considering that's actually kind of fun. I'm getting somewhere on it. I'm getting somewhere. You know what, fun fact about these, that's either like a ball of dairy or jerky. I call it hillbilly jerky. Come on. Ooh, nice. What is in here? I can't do anything with that. Wow, I love this game. I actually do love this game though. But I can't do anything with that, so thank you for nothing, game. That was completely pointless. You know, I like how they put so much detail in it in this game. You can actually come down here. Into the underside of the bridge. There's like no actual invisible walls in this game, which I absolutely love. I have never once ran into an invisible wall that wasn't put on the actual outskirts of the map. The outskirts being like this. Like you can't get out this far anyway, so they put a barrier. Well, I did run into a few, and that was in the DLC areas, the areas I've seen the purchase data. Those are the only other invisible walls I ran into. Other than that, that's it. Oh, those things. I'm gonna get rid of it. Reinforcements. I just got lucky there, didn't call it anything. Though I hear another nearby. Okay, I'm falling back. I'm going to deal with that later. There was reinforcements.
Hey Aisha, I know what you're thinking. Andreas never calls, but now that everyone's afraid of the Russians bombing us or whatever, he shakes in. Anyway, I was getting worried, and I just wanted... Never mind, I need to go.
Peter Hammargren. Yeah, that's the grumpy old man. He lives by the harbor, I think. Oh, you're in Anita's house. She just moved back here a couple of months ago, actually. Her folks are getting old. Her dad's not really himself anymore, so... She always cheers me up when I'm going through hell. Like, after I got dumped. And that was during her own divorce. And right after her diagnosis.
I'm about to have to fight for my life to get out of here. See at the light.
Oh no! Hope Anna and her kids had already left the house before it was burned to the ground. Where did they take them?
Perfect. The cat decided to sit in my lap.
I made it. I'm at the shelter now. Oh God. Everything's so awful. We're not gonna find them, are we? Oh, you got the password for the computer in the bomb shelter. Let's try it out then. I need to know.
I think this is like a military house. What I mean by military house is it's a person who likes to collect all sorts of military stuff. Just a collector, pretty much. Yup, there's one of the guns. Just a 1 star, I know that. That was useful. Once I finish this little story mission, I'm gonna be getting off
This is
here.
even worse than I feared. If even tanks can't beat them.
This is where the archipelago starts to actually expand, though. So there's gonna be a lot more stuff going on after this. I'll have one more main mission, and I just got a ton of side missions I need to do. See, already, let me check how many I've already done in just this. Main missions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side missions, 1, 2, 3. That is 8 missions in total so far.
There you are. Good that you're not dead too. Let's check this computer. So, the Salthamn Civil Defense got in touch with the army, who asked them to bring everyone to Saltvallen. That's the sports field. It's really close. Alright, you go on. My leg still hurts like hell.
Yup, and
Riding a
there's the
bike here
5th
was tough
level.
enough. I'd better stay and support you from here. But you know what? You and I are gonna keep trying. That's what Anita would do.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and empty out the stuff I need to empty out. Dispose of what I need to dispose of. I really hate having to use a sniper as my primary weapon. I hate it. Sniper. Yeah, let's get rid of all those. I have a lot. Huh. These are pretty much useless. Just gotta dump all that in there. Okay. I will at some point probably continue with friends. Like, I'll invite some friends on, but they're gonna have to follow the same rules. I mean, they're gonna be relying on me for a lot until they can get a better gun. Luckily, I know where a good gun is. I know there's one, I think, like, right here. Yeah, I think it's, like, right here. There is a SMG. That's 3-star. So anyways, guys, thank you for sticking along with me today. Thank you for dealing with me being a nuisance. And talking a lot. Hope y'all enjoyed. Come again when y'all want. I'm here every now and again. I don't know when I'll stream next. Thank you all.